I'm not satisfied with the way this is coming up. The eigenvalue is off. The eigenvalue is off. The eigenvalue is off.
Looks all right to me.
Advise them to program a Fourier transform. Fourier transform. Fourier transform.
Not if those two get to him first, you won't.
Damn it! I am tired of weakness. I am faced with a grave problem, and I intend to resolve it quickly and cleanly.
You really are crazy. You're fucking cuckoo.
I won't be insulted by you, and you're not to attempt to interfere with this investigation again.
And now we know the truth. Eigenvalues, Fourier transforms, two necessary pieces of technology, beam technology for the creation of a holographic picture. Why are these technologies being referenced here in this film? Well, we're going to get into that. And we're going to get into what this film means that was filmed almost exclusively at the Pentagon. (1987), the 14th year after the opening of the World Trade Center. 1987 was the Hebrew year 47.
These the new people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, there are 4,700 possibles so far.
And here we see in this film, No Way Out, the flight path of Flight 77 from the airplane to the Pentagon. The 14th year in a film that was 114 minutes long and released on the 14th of August, 1987. This film was all about moles in the Pentagon. This film was all about holograms and holographic terminology. Let's see what this was all about. I believe we solved the reason and the method by which these planes were created to fool the entire world. Let's take a look. So the opening credits zoom in on this house. And as you can see here, we've identified the house. The house has since been torn down and rebuilt into whatever this house with the green roof is. But the point is that the address of this house is 2001, the year that Blind 11 would happen. Remember, this film was from 1987, but yet the address is 2001 South Arlington Ridge Road. What were they trying to tell us? So the Secretary of State tries to pin a murder of this woman on Kevin Costner. And he didn't do it, but he was intimate with the woman. And you see all the numerology spread throughout the film, pointing to the future date, 14 years later, that would happen. And she takes a Polaroid of Kevin Costner, but they can't make it out. So they use this computer-generated algorithm to try and decrypt and decode this Polaroid. And what they're getting at is, he says you can actually create whatever image that you want using the algorithm. This is exactly what happened on Blind 11, I believe,
now, this is as bad as
with the
Holo-Plane,
airplanes.
Right? Now watch. This is a training tape. I'm speeding it up. The original picture is broken down into pixels. That's the smallest element on the emulsion, sort of an atom of the picture, The computer just asks itself, what would be next to what if we played with the pixels?
That's all there is to it?
Well, we do have to keep on top of the computer. Computers don't think. For example, if we had programmed this to come out a car instead of a monkey, right now you'd be looking at a hairy Buick.
All right, then just get started.
Oh, wait a minute. It takes billions of calculations.
These the new people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, there are 4,700 possibles so far.
Hope you're not calling your girlfriend. Remember, Big Brother's listening.
I'm not satisfied with the way this is coming up. The eigenvalue is off. The eigenvalue is off. The eigenvalue is off.
Looks all right to me.
Advise them to program a Fourier transform. Fourier transform. Fourier transform.
Not if those two get to him first, you won't.
Damn it! I am tired of weakness. I am faced with a grave.
Value is off. Fourier transform.